So the main reason a lot of the time people start a personal brand or a YouTube channel or any sort of social media account and they start to post content is to make money eventually. Like, yeah, you can say, yeah, I want to help people. I'm really passionate about helping people. Sure, of course, that's a good thing and that feels nice, but it's not the be all end all. If you were just only helping people and you never made money and you could never make money, you probably would never start a personal brand, would you? So the whole reason you're starting one is to make a lot of money. The problem people run into, and I've had this when I first started, and even now to this day when I've got a shadow ban under my channel, I've spoke about certain topics that, let's just say, they don't want you to know. And if you do that, you're naturally going to get a shadow ban. Your content is not pushed out onto the algorithm, etc., etc. Even followers that already follow me can't see my content because of that reason. So even under situations like this, where either you're just starting, you're in a position where you don't know how to get views and you can't really attract attention, or you're shadow banned like me, you've already built up an audience, you've already done all that, but your content is not being pushed to enough people, or so you think. How do you still make money? How do you still build your personal brand in a way where you're making at least 10K per month from it, even with low views, even under a shadow ban, even if you're just starting, you have no idea what you're doing? You need to focus on it and treat it like a business rather than just you talking to the camera and being an entertainer. That's one thing, that's great. You do need to learn how to attract attention. You do need to learn how to get views. You need to learn how to be polarizing. I'm not saying you have to come on the camera and be a clown. You don't have to come on the camera and start dancing, doing your TikTok dances and just being a fucking, clown. You don't have to do that. I can come on the camera in beautiful Thailand, in nature at 7 a.m, peaceful, and just talk to you and you'll listen. No edits, nothing. It's just me and you in Thailand having a chat. And the reason for that is there's certain ways you can speak, there's certain ways you can use your tonality, there's certain ways you can make eye contact with the camera, blah, blah, blah. There's certain things you can do, there's certain things you can speak about, the way that you say them, how authentic you are to your true beliefs. These things make you polarizing. We teach you all of this in the full personal branding mastery course in my School of Life down below. You can find that for a little over $1.60 per day, which you're going to spend on something anyway. You may as well spend it on something that's going to give you a return on investment. You can join that school. And once you're in, I will welcome you personally and I'll send you in the right direction. But back to the point, number one, you need to learn how to get attention, because without attention, without anyone actually looking at your stuff and knowing who you are, you're not gonna make any money. The thing with this is people think you need to have 1 million subscribers, you need to get millions of views, you need to get thousands and thousands of likes every single video. No, you don't. You don't even need to be on the algorithm. You could literally just send your video out, post it on Facebook, post it on Instagram, post it on YouTube, post it on TikTok. Post it on all social medias. Maybe across all social medias, the video does 10 views, right? It does like nothing. But if you can get, wow, beautiful. If you can get 10 views, you got to see it as if you're sat in front of people. I'm sat here right now in Thailand at this little desk thing. Imagine there was 10 people sat in front of me. And I was talking to all of those 10 people and they were watching me talk and tell stories and give them advice and just be charismatic in front of them and tell them things, talk to them. Imagine if there was 10 people right now, at least one of them would probably be interested in working with me in a personal way, right? In a business setting, in ways that I can get paid from, whether it's a product or a service that I'm offering to them. There would have been something at some point, one story that I told, one sentence that I said that clicked in that person's mind and they thought, I relate to that. That's a problem I've struggled with. Or that's the kind of lifestyle I want to live. Let me learn more from this guy. Let me talk to him a little bit more. Let me get to know him a little bit more. Let me purchase his product or service that he's selling. So even with 10 views, if you understand how to sell, how to market, and how to position yourself correctly in a way that makes you better than your competitors, you can make 10K a month easy. What's 10K a month? 10 people paying you £1,000 per month, or dollars, whatever. That's it, or baht in this situation, Thai baht. 10,000 per month. 10 people paying you 1,000. That's all that you need to do. That's not actually that difficult. What you're offering, 1,000's low for my position right now. And I used to think 1,000 was a lot. If I had 1,000 in the bank, I felt rich. Now I need at least 10 times that to even feel comfortable before I start panicking. So there's levels to the game, but you have to just identify what level you're at and you need to focus on that. You need to sell a product or a service to the audience as soon as possible. I see a lot of people starting their personal brands and their social media accounts and they have nothing there. You might have 10 views and think to yourself, well, there's no point me selling anything. I'll wait until I get bigger and then I'll start selling something. Bro, in those 10 views that you've already got right now, one of them, like I said before, might be willing to pay you 5K to help him quit his porn addiction, or to help him get in better shape, or to help him attract more women, whatever his problem is. And you can be the one to service that problem and sell him the solution for a high ticket price. High ticket is anything, I'd say anything like 5K plus, but nowadays high ticket is anything 1K plus, because people think 1K is like this crazy, oh my God, wow, 1K, I can't charge that. They're never gonna pay. Bro, people have paid me 1K for an hour phone call, an hour of my time for 1K. Like, you need to start believing bigger. You need to start thinking a bit more ambitiously and thinking, you know what, my time's fucking valuable. The things that I'm offering are valuable, and I'm a very knowledgeable individual. I've gone through certain experiences that have taken me years to learn this, and you're not even going to charge 1K for that. You need to start believing in yourself a little bit more. So that's number one, is just raise your expectations, raise your prices, and the perceived value of whatever it is you're selling will naturally go up. If someone looks at a wine bottle and it costs $10, and you compare it with another wine bottle that costs $1,000, the wine bottle's exactly the same, the wine's the fucking same. All they've done is change the price tag. And you look at them and you think, right, $1,000 for a bottle of wine. It must be some good wine, it must be some expensive, like vintage shit, I don't know anything about wine, but you get the point, right? It must, I don't know, be really vintage, and they grew it in the vineyards of Italy or some shit. Maybe that's the case. Maybe that's all you need to do, is just raise your prices and you'll make more money. That's number one. Number two, maybe you need to attract more attention. Maybe you need to be more charismatic. You need to work on your storytelling, your tonality. You need to be more relatable. People need to look at you and genuinely be able to relate to you, rather than just some guy that's following a script. That's why I have no scripts. I just turn the camera on and just talk to you, because it's natural, it's authentic, and you can feel that energy. I'm just here. There's no script. I'm just sat chilling in Thailand in this beautiful spot that I found in nature, 7 a.m, talking to you. No script. The fact that you listen to me for 6 minutes straight, sometimes an hour straight in some of my videos, is because you can relate to me. You can see it as real. You can see it as, he's a normal guy that's just achieved exceptional things. That could be me too. It's relatable for you, right? That's why you listen to me. So you need to do the same with your personal brand. A couple of things that I'm skipping over here. Back to the selling point. You need to sell as soon as possible. When I had like 1K subs, even before that, bro, when I had like a couple hundred and I was getting like no views, I was getting like 30 views a video. It was probably just me and my family watching it over and over again to boost the algorithm. That's where I started from. Even back then, I was selling one-to-one coaching. I'd have a little coaching link, one-to-one. You can come and book a call with me for $120 an hour. That's what I was charging back then. It's fucking way more now, but you get to see the progress in real time, right? That's where I started. And the fact of the matter is, if you have 30 people watching you, one of them wants to purchase something, but they go to your channel, they go to your description, your bio, you've not even got anything there. Or at least you do, but you don't market it in a way that makes them aware of it, right? It's all about marketing. It's all about sales. That's how you make money. You need to understand how to market things to get them in the position of the customer in the first place. Then you need to convince them to purchase your product or service with their hard-earned money, which is sales, right? You need to convince them, if you buy this product or service, your life will look like this. You will feel like this. Your ego will be like this. People will treat you like this. You'll look in the mirror and feel like this. You need to give them a reality that they're purchasing, that they want. It's not even about the product itself. You can't sell a product and say, yeah, we've got 4 hours of content. We've got over 100 lessons. No one cares. No one gives a shit about your technicalities. They don't care. They care about, if I buy this product, am I going to be in better shape? Am I going to have a better mindset? Am I going to be better with women? That's what they care about when they purchase your product. So you need to sell and market your products from that position. Yes, we've got 100 hours of content. Yes, we've got this and that and this and all the technicalities. Yes, you can say that, but that 100 hours of content is going to turn you into this man, living this life with this money in the bank account. How would that feel? That's how you got to sell your shit. So you can go and look down below at my School of Life and just look at the about page, look at the description, and look how I sell that. Because if you just look at the way I'm wording things and the way that I frame the imagination in the reader's mind, you'll see the difference between myself and other school communities, which inevitably all fail. A lot of the guys I started with, who I was actually inspired by at the start, they've all failed and they're all out the game. None of them are even doing it anymore. They've gone back to working 9 to 5 and they were like, oh, I just realized entrepreneurship wasn't for me, bro. Well, this certainly is for me. Making 3K a day, just sat on a bench in Thailand, getting a suntan. No worries in the world. That certainly is for me. And if it's for you too, you need to start implementing what I'm teaching you here. Sell something straight away, all the time. Even if no one's watching your shit, get used to being an entrepreneur. Get used to selling something. Be proud of selling something. This is a product that you have worked hard on, or a service that you're working hard on. Whether it's your knowledge that you're selling, that's life experience. It took you like 5 years to learn that shit. It took you a hard heartbreak to learn that shit. Of course that's valuable and you should be proud of that. And just sell it. And that's what I say to people. Anyone can do this. Literally anyone, any age. All you need to do is be one level above the person you're trying to teach. And then you need to be able to sell and market your product or service to that person in a way that makes them think my life is going to be better, and I'm going to solve a problem, or I'm going to achieve a goal if I invest into this. And if you can do that correctly by putting yourself in their shoes, when you're writing out your community posts, or you're talking to the camera and you're doing your YouTube videos, and you're selling your service, put yourself just quickly, like a quick mental exercise. Don't sit there and start meditating. Just a quick mental exercise. Put yourself in their shoes. What do they want? Who is your target market? Do you even know who you're talking to? Do you even know who your personal brand is aimed at? Like, have you sat and thought about this? Have you wrote down their qualities? Because if you're not trying this hard, if you're not actually putting this much effort in, and you can't be bothered, or I don't actually have to do that because I can do it this way, or it's not worth the time, I can't be arsed sitting there and thinking about the other person, you're just not going to make it. It's so easy to outwork everyone because no one does anything. They're so bored and, I can't be bothered all the time. That's your competition. That's who you're losing to. There's literally people with no brain cells on private jets right now, and you're sat broke with minus money in the bank account. You have to ask yourself why that is. If you're not trying at least 100% every single day, you're not even innovating, you're not even opening your mind. Let me try this. Let me try do it like this. Let me try and market like this. Let me do my sales page like this. Mosquito. If you're not actually trying, how can you expect to ever get results? How can you sit there and complain, oh, I don't like being broke. Oh, why am I not getting any views? Oh, why is my thing not selling? You can't complain if you're not even trying. You're waking up and just doing the bare minimum so you can say to yourself, I've done some work. What's the point in that then? So coming back to the point, if you're struggling with your personal brand, you need to work on your sales and marketing. And if you want to work on your sales and marketing and you don't know what to do, you need to start putting yourself in the shoes of the person that you're selling to. Who are you talking to? Get to know them. Understand them. What emotions do they feel? What pains and pleasures do they feel? What goals do they want? Who do they want to be? Who do they look up to? Who are their idols? Everything about them. The fuck is that? Bro, the dogs here are crazy, man. I don't even know if that's a dog or if it's a car. That's what I'm saying, bro. Thailand's mad. I woke up this morning and there was beautiful sunshine coming through the window of my hotel. I heard this noise. It was like, Minecraft. It sounded like he was saying fuck off. I looked out the window and it's like some lizard thing, some fucking gecko shouting fuck off at me. So that was my alarm clock this morning. But it was beautiful. And it's all down to personal branding. I have multiple income streams, but just for the sake of this video, personal branding alone, if I deleted everything else, all my investments, all my assets, all my trades, all my other businesses that I invest into and I work actively on, and I only had social media and personal branding, I could still live financially free from this for the next couple of years without even doing any work, just from what I've already produced. And this is the thing, you guys need to just do more. I've got over 1,000 videos, and that's after I deleted all my old ones. And you know what those 1,000 videos are? They're investments. Because now they are consistently producing me views and content and money and attention and just everything and portfolio and people getting to know me. A video I made from 2 years ago might be the selling point for a guy that's just found my content today. And I'm in Thailand not doing anything. That video was recorded 2 years ago. It was an hour long. It took me an hour, let's say. Even less than that. I've recorded videos that are 3 minutes long and they've got like 60k views. You can do this shit, but you just need to put the effort in. You just need to keep going every single day. You need to make it your lifestyle. You need to make it who you are. You need to look at yourself and say, right, I am an influencer, or I am a YouTuber, whatever it is you want to be. And you just need to commit to it. And when it comes to the making money aspect, you need to understand that being a millionaire and getting millions of views and millions of subs, that shit is irrelevant. All you need to learn how to do is be a good entrepreneur. You don't even have to be a good entertainer. You don't even have to be that good at speaking. I've seen absolute fucking idiots who are terrible. They can't even get a sentence out without stuttering. And they're making 10k a month because they're good salesmen and they're good marketers and they're good entrepreneurs. And that's what you need to learn how to be. You're just not an entrepreneur right now. All you're doing is coming on the camera and talking. You need to have the entrepreneurial spirit to it as well. You need to want to make money, okay? So keep this in mind. I hope you can learn something from this. Really work on your sales and marketing. Understand, even if you're getting no views, even if you're shadow banned, even if you're getting 10 views a video, you need to still treat it as if you have the reality and the results that you want. So if you ask yourself right now, what do I want? I want millions of views, right? Okay, why? What difference is that going to make to your life? Well, it means I can make loads of money. Okay, why does it mean you can make loads of money? The only reason you getting millions of views means that you can make more money is because there's more of a chance for you to hit the bullseye on a sale. That is it. But if you simply just became a good entrepreneur, you became good at what you did, and you learn about business, you learn about human psychology, which we teach you inside of the school, which you can find down below in the description for $1.60 per day. You can learn all of these things and save yourself 5 years of just fannying around doing nothing, trying to figure it out, making mistakes, learning, you know, just all of this shit. You can just learn it within a week, and you can find yourself out here in Thailand as well. Simple. But you need to put yourself in the other person's shoes. You need to sell to them in terms of what it is they actually want. And you need to also understand that views are irrelevant when it comes to money. I've seen guys get 5 million views on a video and it's made them $0. They've made no money from it because they don't know how to sell anything. The shit is selling. Why would I want to buy your product when I can just buy this guy's product? That's what you got to think. Why would someone buy my product or service when they could buy this guy's? If you're selling a coaching program, why would someone buy yours over mine? Ask yourself. I'm not even saying that as an insult. Ask yourself and think, right, what is it? What's my differentiating factor? What's my unique selling point? USP, unique selling point. Remember that phrase. What is your unique selling point? To me, it's just authenticity. People can relate to me. I'm just real. I just talk to the camera and I don't edit nothing. And you guys see my entire life from when I was broke and I was stressed and I was teaching you guys about mindset to now I'm out here in Thailand making £3,000 a day on a shit day, on a day with no work. That's why I just naturally make sales. I don't even have to do any marketing. I don't even have to do anything because my unique selling point is my authenticity. It's me just being me and me owning it. All my weaknesses, all my good parts, all my bad parts, everything. I just show all of it and I teach you guys what I learn. And people think, I like this guy. I can relate to him. I want to learn more and I want to learn more from him. I don't care if someone else can do the service better. I want to learn more from him because I can relate to him. And that's what you need to find out how to do in your business. So I will teach you how to do that if you don't know what to do. And even after this video, if you don't understand how to move forward and how to make money, even with 10 views a video, I could still be making 10K per month. I could still pull it off. Then you need to join my school. You need to do that down below. You can find it in the description or the bio of my channel. You can come and join today. I will personally welcome you alongside my team and we'll push you in the right direction and just basically help you live a life like this. And this is real life. I'm showing you this on camera. This isn't me just saying it. Yeah, I can get you out in Thailand. You're making money online. I'm literally here. I'm showing you this shit. You guys can go back 2 years ago and see me in Manchester in the cold, literally in the snow, just walking around recording the same type of videos, just in a different environment. All right? Find your unique selling point. Understand what your target audience, who they are, what it is that they want, and then sell from there and sell straight away. Even if you're getting no views, even if your channel's not big enough yet, fuck all of that. Start selling immediately, straight away. Post the links in every single video, post it on the community posts, advertise it everywhere, talk about it in your videos, and I guarantee you'll make money so much quicker than if you were just fannying around waiting to get big first, and then I'm going to start doing my coaching. What kind of baby mindset is that? Do you want to make money or not? Or are you just here to be a free fucking clown, volunteering? I want to make money for the value that I give. I'm not here for charity work. I'm not here to volunteer. My shit's valuable. I could change your life within a week, mate, within a day, fuck that, within an hour, which I have done. That's why guys pay me £1,000 for an hour coaching call, because I've changed their life. You need to start thinking that way. My shit's too valuable to be doing this for free. I'm going to give the bare minimum for free. Everything else you got to pay for. That's how you got to think. All right? Take care. If you need anything, DM me on Instagram, and I'll see you boys soon.